My name is Miss Doris. My name is Miss Doris. My name is Miss Doris. What is your name? What's your name? Is it Santi, Yaya, Ana Luz, Maria, Aranza, Lina, Lucian, Aaliyah, Harmony, Kyle, Ana Sofia? Is it Camden, Marquin, David, Radrick? Or is it Liam, Alejandra, Shayla, Brittany, Arnold? One of those? Hey! Well, we'll pretend we're singing it in the classroom. Buenos dias. I am outside, of course, because I don't have trees in my house, do I? Yo no tengo árboles en mi casa, estoy afuera. And it's kind of cold out here. Like, what is up? Miss Doris is wearing a coat, and it's spring. Tengo mi abrigo y es primavera, pero hace frío. So, we're outside because we're going to talk about outside things. Estamos afuera porque vamos a hablar de las cosas de afuera. Yesterday we talked about the centipede. Hemos hablado del insecto el cien pies, and I told you today we were going to talk about the beetle, el escarabajo. Es otro insecto, all right? Remember, it has 6 legs, tiene 6 piernas, 3 body parts, tiene 3 partes del cuerpo, the head, thorax, and abdomen, y it has the antennas. So beetles, these guys can live anywhere. Pueden vivir en todas las partes excepto donde hace frío, except where it's really cold. And they eat other bugs. They eat other insects. Ellos comen otros insectos, as well as decaying things. That's a fancy word. That means they eat things that are dying or rotting. Ellos comen las cosas que se están echando a perder o que se están muriendo. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit. And some beetles even eat poop. So delicious. Not. They live up to be 50 years old. Ellos viven a ser 50 años. That's a long time. That's even older than Miss Doris, okay? And they have protective hard wings. Ellos tienen alas que son duros, que les protegen. So these beetles... These beetles have something in common with worms. Ellos tienen algo en común con los gusanos. Yesterday I held up a worm in my hand. ¿Te acuerdas? Ayer agarré un gusano que encontré. Where do worms live? ¿Dónde viven los gusanos? Do they live up in the trees? Ellos viven arriba en el árbol? No. Imagine if they lived in the trees and they fell. Si vivirían en el árbol and they were like falling, like, worms! That'd be yucky. Ellos viven en la tierra, debajo la tierra. They live in the earth, but under the earth. That's why sometimes you guys were in the playground digging for worms. Les gustaban cavar por los gusanos. That's fun to do. So, why do they live underground? Well, red worms, los lombriz o los gusanos rojos, they do something very important for us. Ellos tienen un trabajo importante. They are decomposers. Let's say that word together. Decomposers. A ver, digan esa palabra. Ellos decomponen. Decomponen. What does that word mean? Wow. Let's first ask some questions. Who here likes strawberries? ¿A quién les gusta frutilla? Raise your hand. I do. Do you like bananas? ¿Les gustan plátanos? I do. Some of you guys don't like bananas. How about grapes? ¿Uvas les gusta? Ooh, I like it. Worms like them too. A los gusanos les gusta eso también. But they like vegetables and fruit that are rotten. Les gustan los vegetales y frutas que se están echando a perder. I wonder why. Well, let's think about a worm. Do you think worms have teeth? ¿Ustedes piensan que las lombriz o los gusanos tienen dientes? If they did, they would look like this. If they had teeth, they would look like this. Ellos así se verían. Is this how worms look? No, they don't have teeth. That's scary. So they need food to be soft. Como no tienen dientes, necesitan que la comida sea suave y por eso les gusta la comida echado a perder. That's why they like rotten food. They kind of eat it with their lips, like you guys eat ice cream. Los comen con sus labios, como cuando ustedes toman helado. Okay, so they eat rotten food, and that rotting food turns into dirt. It breaks down, and they help the food turn into dirt. I know it sounds really weird, but it's true. Los gusanos ayudan que las vegetales y las frutas, mezclado con otras cosas, when they're mixed with other things, it turns back into dirt. Why am I talking about this? I will let you know. Hang in there. So the dirt is good for what? What did we learn yesterday? You guys know 3 things that plants need, right? Saben 3 cosas que necesita la planta. Necesitan aire, air, the sun, and water. Necesitan sol, aire y aire y agua. And yesterday I mentioned that plants also need dirt. También necesitan tierra. I'm going to write the word dirt in Spanish. D-I-R-T. Dirt. So, the worms help turn food into dirt, and they help turn other things into dirt, just like the beetles. Let me show you something. Les voy a mostrar algo. Ay, my bones. Okay. Do you see this? ¿Ven esto? ¿Qué crees que es esto? What do you think this is? This is part of a tree. Era parte de un árbol. It was a part of a tree. But look, what are these things? ¿Qué son estas cosas? Do you know what these things are? Can you guys see it? Okay. These things look like, they look like little leaves. It's called fungi. So this log, este pedazo de árbol, these little things are helping it to turn into dirt. It's decomposing the wood. Está decomponiendo ese pedazo de árbol. Let me show you what it looks like. See this? Right here. I hope you guys can see my fingers. Right here, this wood is getting really soft. If I lift it up, oh, whoa, look at that. It's already turning into soil, into dirt. Do you see this? ¿Pueden ver esto? I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so right here, this is, hold on, let me try to, I can't flip it. Okay. A plant is growing because right here, this tree has started to break up and turn into dirt, into soil. And maybe we can find some insects. Vamos a ver si encontramos algunos insectos debajo de ahí, okay? I'm gonna start digging. I don't see any bugs. No veo ningún insecto. Let's see if we see any worms. Where are you guys? No worms. Okay. Well, there's no worms right now, but maybe they're sleeping. Maybe they're tired of digging. They're taking a break. Anyhow, we're gonna continue to learn about that. Vamos a continuar de hablar y aprender de eso, de los gusanos y los beetles que ayudan para que las cosas se vuelvan a tierra. We're going to talk about how these decomposers, like worms and insects, turn things back into dirt, like food and wood. That's pretty amazing. Kiss your brain for listening through all of that. Besen su cerebro. Okay. When we learned about rain earlier. Cuando aprendimos de la lluvia, we talked about the letter R. ¿Se acuerdan? La letra R. And this is how you write the letter R Así se escribe la grande R. And this is the little r, the lowercase r, la pequeña R. So I'm going to read a little poem that has lots of words with the letter R. Voy a leer un cuentito que tiene muchas palabras. Here I am, con la palabra R, con la letra R. All right? There you are, the letter R. This R is red. Okay, here we go. Roy's dog Rover runs all over, Rover runs. Roy's dog Rover runs all over, Rover runs. Rover races, Rover chases, Rover chews on Roy's shoelaces. Oh yes, Rover runs all over, Rover runs. Here's Rover. Rover is a dog. Rover is el nombre del perro. Looks like he's doing a lot of crazy things. He's running all over and chasing and chewing on people's laces. All right, well, I will see you tomorrow. If you can get out, enjoy the day. Si pueden salir un poquito a tomar aire libre, maybe you can look for worms and see if you find some decomposers. Pueden ver si encuentran los animales que ayudan a decomponer. Man, some words are hard to say. Okay, see you tomorrow. Mwah.